My name is Bill Walton, and I work at the Virginia Institute of Marine Science. And I'm excited about this new course that we're running, Shellfish Aquaculture in Practice. The idea for the course is to give students a realistic and up-close view of what shellfish aquaculture looks like, in this case in Chesapeake Bay. What is it when we say that? Whether you go into policy or science or the industry or education, that when you talk about this, that you just are talking from a place that, and not ever assuming that you know everything about it, but that you have a better grasp of what's out there. And that's important. Just trying to show people this is what that looks like. This is what the people who do this think about and are worried about. This is the impressions of what you think it looks like versus what it actually looks like. Is it look better or worse than you expected? What, those types of things. So just trying to get everyone to dive into something that, because a lot of people don't see that from shore, you're getting that from the boat perspective. So we went up the western shore and then into Maryland, and then we hit Baltimore. We had a restaurant there, which was associated with a farm, and then came across and then down the eastern shore of Maryland and then eastern shore of Virginia, wrapped up in Lynn Haven and came back that day. So it was 8 days, 7 nights. I had said, we will show up and you can put us to work. Show us something that you do and we will help with that. Spend 4 hours at a farm working, and yes, it's repetitive, and you could ask, how much are you learning after the first hour of doing that? But one, we try to switch jobs up a little bit, but also you're talking with the people that you're working with, and that's where it's not just that you're doing activity X and learning how to wash seed. You're also talking to the person there who's teaching you, and I just find that dialogue is much different that you have with folks when you're working with them and they see that you're willing to get dirty. It's a different interaction, and so you'll get a little more authentic experience when you start lifting up heavy oyster bags and helping do that. And there is also just the element of showing somebody, okay, you want to do shellfish aquaculture? Well, this is what, if you wanted to be a farmer, this is what it is. And if you're going to work with farmers, you should be aware of this is what they do for a day. And so that we don't just show up as scientists, just have an understanding of what their day is like. So I love that the students jumped in and they did engage. Everybody was hands-on and got dirty, and that was great. Put on the gear and did the job, and it was great. I have some students that actually really enjoyed that they got complimented at the end. That they were like, hey, anytime you guys want to come back, please do, you're welcome. And so some of them left with that sense of that accomplishment and that pride, so that's good too. So they seem very positive about it.